Ugh. Well, that's one hell of a way to cut it. I mean, I guess it's better than showing the whole thing. I would have that would have not been good. That would have not been good. Okay. Okay. Alice, I am so sorry. It's okay. I've had a long time to come to terms with it. But maybe you understand now why I've lost hope. I understand, and I'm sorry again. I've come so far, though. Alice. Up! Ding, 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 dinner's ready. Okay. I guess the least I can do is make sure you don't screw up getting us out of here. I guess. Whoa! Oh, wow. This is not how I remember it. You're right. This is not how it's supposed to... What? Computer? I'm gonna ignore the hanging guy and just, I have no idea how long this thing. Any ideas, Alice? How should I know? Fair enough. A brick. I have a brick. Yay. Think carefully before you do anything with that, Richard. What? Oh, nothing. Hang guard. Let's, you have a password on you, maybe? He's got anything useful in his pockets. A password? Aha, what's this? A pocket mirror? Not quite sure what I was hoping for. I guess he liked taking care of his appearance. Poor guy. He doesn't have anything else on him. I checked. I don't think there's anything I can do there. Are you sure you can't throw a brick at it? I don't think it's going to do anything. Is that a keypad? It's beyond the lasers. We'll have to deactivate those first. Maybe I can use a mirror on the lasers? That could work, but I need more mirrors. I could break that for more mirrors, couldn't I? No. Break that? I don't think that would work. Can you please do something with it? Can't even figure out what the procedure login is. You know what? You can't figure out what to do with your face, cause it's funky. And there's nothing else to look at. Alice? Hey. It's Alice. Hey, 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 hey. Okay. I'm out of options here, you know. No, I wouldn't even know how to go about logging into the computer. I see that. Can I smash him with the brick? No, I'm not going to do that. Can I cut him with the mirror? No, I'm not going to do that. Can I put the mirror in the empty socket there? I don't think that's going to do anything. Are you sure that's not going to do anything? Yep, I'm still here. It's me, Richard. Yeah, I don't know what you're telling me to do. Leaves blocking the exit. Not sure I'll try walking through them. I need to think what would happen. You might die. How about that? It worked, but I need more mirrors. I only have so much. I only have so much things to do. Can I brick Alice? I don't need to give that to Alice. What about that? What if I give her the family photo? Hey, Alice? Yeah? It's just something that's been bugging me. This family photo. When I first showed it to you, you looked taken aback. Like you were really surprised or something. I did? Yeah, I mean, maybe I'm just making things up. I don't know. I said your family was beautiful, if I recall correctly. There was something else, though. Richard, let's just get out of here, okay? Well, alright. Can you... Can you look at yourself, Alice? No, can I look at myself? I'm already holding it. Can you hit yourself in the head with a brick? Maybe that'll jog your memory. No. Alright, there's a hang guard. Can I give him the photo? No, I'm not going to do that. Can I give him the brick? No, I'm not going to do that. Can I give him the mirror? No. Unit of lights. There's nothing you can do. You know what you can't do? Be a prick. This is what you can't do. Brick. A brick with a prick. A prick with a brick. I don't think this... Dude, come on. Put the picture in the thing. Put the brick in the computer. Put the mirror in the computer. I literally have nothing. I've clicked everything that I can do. Maybe I can use the mirror on the keypad and gotta buy the lasers. Gotta hit that with the brick. Gotta put that there. Put the family photo in there. No, that wouldn't work. Put the brick in there. No, that won't work. Put the mirror in there. That could work, but I need more mirror. Where the fuck are more mirrors? Can you tell me this? Is that a mirror? No. Is that a mirror? Is that a mirror? Is that... hang on. I got a solution to this. Okay? Here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. Richard and Alice walk through. Let's look at a walkthrough. I'm on my phone, okay? Let me walk over here. Richard and Alice walk through at Jay's Games. I don't even know who Jay is. I don't look up walkthroughs very often, but you know what? Where is the walkthrough? Show spoilers. Yes. Main walkthrough, show spoiler. Alice sharing the photo, entering the house, starting a fire, escaping the prison. Show spoiler. Take the red by guard. Use the brick in the pocket mirror. You son of a bitch. Did not even think about that. Great. That's fucking... Really, Richard, putting mirrors over the lasers? I thought it only worked in the movies. Not at all. It's a perfect logical solution. Careful now. One down. And then put that one there. And then put that one over here. And then put the other one above it. And then... I think I can figure out the rest. Possibly. Keypad. Shit. What was it? I only need one. Richard? What are you talking about? Right. Don't freak out, okay? I need to tell you something. I'm listening. Okay, look. That place I mentioned before I put myself in here, I had a bit of a deal going down. Just something that would make life a tiny bit better for a lot of people. But it went slightly south. I gave myself up so I could lie low until this all blew over. There are people on the outside working on it. Everything's fine, don't worry. But we've had a man on the inside in this place. Are you shitting me? No. Plan always was, if I needed to get out, it wouldn't be too hard. A carelessly unlocked cell, a hack of a keypad, nobody would ever be able to point the finger. This guy had been feeding us access codes for a while. Why? We did deals with this place too. We're actually not far from the storage bunker. Just made things easier if we could slip in and out unnoticed. He'd radio through the code sometimes. We'd come and trade supplies. So naturally, when I had the opportunity to turn myself in, it was a relief to know there was a friendly face waiting for me, in case I did need to get out in a hurry. Wait, so the entire time you've been here on your own volition? Well, mostly, yeah. I mean, sure, I wanted to face up what I'd done. But it's a safe place, too. You know what they say, the safest in the world. What the hell is this deal that you're talking about, then? It's not important, really. I'll explain properly when we're out. Just supplies and things. Trading. I mean, Christ, it's not like the government bothers anymore, is it? Okay, fine. Punch in the code, and we'll get out of here. So, here's the thing. There's a security exploit in this particular lock system. The way it catches the memory, it's possible to make it so that any previous access code works. And I need to go back to my timer, I just thought about that. Timer? It stopped, didn't it? No, it kept going. Ooh, okay. Yeah, it did. Okay. It's pretty simple. Alright, so do it? Well, that's the problem. I, don't recall any of the access codes. It was right there when someone else was here. I could have asked. Right, so we're stuck here. No, hold on, let me think. They're only 8 digits long. Must be able to remember one of them. Think, Richard, think. Richard? Yes? Give me the photo. What? Why? Just give it to me. No! Why? I don't think you're in any position to be questioning me, are you? Alice, please, that's all I have. Oh, relax, Richard. I'm not going to destroy it. Okay, but I don't understand. Alright, let's have a look. 131822220. Alice? Oh, just shut up and unlock the door, Richard. I'm sick of this place. Alice, how long? Just fucking do it. What? Did she know the code by just offhand chance? What? I'm so what? We're free. So, what now? We should probably talk. We've done a lot of talking, don't you think? Maybe too much? I don't want to talk right now. I think we should. I know. Alice, you don't seem okay. I mean, I understand, but come on, we're out. I know where we are. I know how to get to safety, and we can work out what to do from there. I know, Richard, it's just, like I say, what now? Back to surviving? Barely making it? Back to doing all those awful things we have to survive? Alice, listen. When I was a kid, a really young boy, whenever I used to get really down, when I'd feel really hopeless, my father would take me to one side. Oh shit. You know what he'd say to me? No. He'd say, Richard, Brussels sprouts survive through the winter. Tomatoes turn to juice. Are you a tomato or a Brussels sprout? And I'd say, Daddy, I'm a Brussels sprout. What, not even a smile? Well, can't win them all, I guess. Let's just go then. I was the man who found Barney in the church. You must think I'm a terrible person. I don't think you're a terrible person, Richard. I think the world is a terrible, awful place, and people do terrible things. That isn't what I expected you to say. I didn't think you'd understand. I understood. It's crazy, isn't it? Blah, blah, blah. How two lives can collide like snowflakes falling in the wind. Chance encounters, fate, or coincidence. I don't believe in fate at all. You know that. Neither do I. It wasn't how it must have looked. It really was. The people we took in, they wouldn't have survived by themselves. The Polars, they may not have been the nicest of people, but they were providers. They gave them clothes, food, shelter. It could have been worse, a lot worse. And by dealing with them, by trading with them, hell, we helped a whole lot more than we could have done otherwise. That's how you see it? You took away their choice, Richard. They starved to death, you know, upstairs. What chance did they have then? That wasn't my fault. Oh, God, Alice, you don't understand. I had no choice. It wasn't long after that day in the church. I got tired of running, turned myself in. I wanted to make up for what Jake and Caleb had done. And in the process get clothes, food, shelter, imprisonment, safety. Sounds familiar. Don't try to paint this as self-sacrifice, Richard. You were hiding from the mess you caused. You don't understand. If you say so. It was for Sarah. For Sarah and Joss, the Polars. They made sure my family would be taken care of. Like, properly. None of this forged medicine, none of those scraps of food. They helped me get them into the zone. Christ, we would have all got into zones. This one girl, Lucy, she was our ticket. Caleb and Jake, they fucked things up for a lot of people when they killed her. Did Joss know? Did she know what you've done for Sarah? No, she suspected. Sarah said some things after the guys did what they did. This guy showed up. This fucking guy. He was looking for Lucy. Before we got to him, he saw Sarah and he told her what we were. He told my little girl her father was a monster. It was over then. They took what I'd provided and left. I deserved it. I know I deserve it. None of us deserve any of this. No, that's right. You don't deserve this. Barney didn't deserve this. Barney. Richard. When you say you got to him, I tried to talk to him. Tried to explain. Lucy would have been safe if he'd only listened. The Polars aren't bad people, Alice. They're just men and women like you and me, doing what they can in order to survive. This whole world is chaos. I wonder about that sometimes. Everything is so chaotic, but we were brought together, our lives intertwined. We were given a second chance. Is that why you brought me here, Richard? For a second chance? So what, you'll keep me safe? I can be your new bargaining chip? What? Alice, it's not like that. I just want to make everything right. Oh sure, you big brave men in your desire to right all the wrongs of the world, no matter how many people you get hurt in the process. Can you change the weather, Richard? Can you help the people you left to starve? Can you bring Barney back? Don't talk to me about making everything right. I'm sorry. You know me, Alice. You know I'm not a monster, right? Richard? Yeah? Before whatever comes next, before we decided to proceed, can I ask one thing? Sure. Can I say goodbye? What? Feels, in the fields. I still have no idea who's really buried here. I don't want to know. I'm sorry. In the end, it didn't change anything. Does it really matter where you're rotting? The earth will swallow you no matter where you are. Alice. Hello, sweetheart. I know Mommy hasn't been to visit in a long time, and I'm sorry. I hope you're okay now, Barney. I hope you're warm and not sick, and that you're playing with Daddy. I hope the sun's shining, and the snow's all melted, and you're looking down, and I hope you're having lots of wonderful adventures with Daddy. And I hope you know that I love you, Barney. I love you so, so much. I will always love you, and I hope you've forgiven me. Mommy will come back and see you soon, Barney. I promise. I can't believe it was still there. I can. How many bullets? Just the one. Better than nothing. Let's go someplace warmer. I'm tired of the snow. Does this gonna happen like I think it's gonna happen? We probably have a lot to talk about. We do. There's something I want to say before we go any further. Yes? I want you to know. I didn't get you to tell me more of your story because I wanted to find out how much you were aware of. At least, not mostly. I know. I'm sure it must look like that. Like it must look as if I simply wanted to find out how easy it'd be to get away with this. As soon as I realized who you are. But I'm not like that. I know. I did terrible things. We all did. And I'd say if I could never forgive myself, but I can. The rules have changed. Everything's changed. I didn't want those people to die. In my own way, I was trying to help them. It would have helped them. I know you believe that. You do? I just want you to know one thing. What do you think the Polars were doing with those people? I know what they were doing with them. They put them to work. They gave them clothing, shelter, safety. I went there sometimes, and I saw some people we handed over. And they were happy, Alice. Christ, they were actually happy. Some of them even thanked me. And some of them didn't. No, some of them didn't. Some of them were separated from their families, from their loved ones. But the Polars don't hurt them, Alice. They just make them work. They use the sick ones to secure places in the zones. They're not a gang of renegade outlaws. They're just people. Just families themselves. Men, women, children. People like you, Mark, and Barney. But they're a gang. They kill people. They defend their territory to the death. think back. Back to when Mark was alive. You lived in the commune, right? With other families. How many times did you kill to protect your own? We never took slaves. We never forced people to stay. And the Polars do. And I've been complicit in that. And I lie awake every single night asking myself if I was doing the right thing. And you know what I eventually decided? What's that? There is no right thing anymore. I can agree to that. Listen, Richard. Yeah? Soon, we'll go our own ways. But, shh, no buts. That's the way it has to be. Not now, maybe not for a while, but one day soon. You're going to let me take what I need from your storage, and then you're going to let me go. Okay. But before then, I want you to know one thing. What's that? I never thought I'd say this. The moment I saw the photograph, when I realized who you were, I wanted to kill you. But then, as time went on, I've appreciated having you around, as a friend. I probably don't deserve that. I don't think either of us do. Can I just ask one more thing? Sure, anything. That day, the day Barney, well, you know. Was it you in the confession booth? Honestly? Honestly. I thought you were making that part up. So it wasn't you? Nope. Thank you. Barney seemed like a lovely boy. I know I only met him briefly. He was. Is there anything else? I don't think so. We should get going. We can sleep here tonight, but the storage vault isn't far. York will be there. Do you think we'll need this gun? I don't know. We might do. Yorkie changed. We all have, I think. It's a dangerous world out there. You never know what people are going to be capable of. You know what, Richard? Sometimes, just sometimes, it feels like this is the way it always was, yeah? Like nothing's changed at all. Well, that, my friends, is the end of Richard and Alice. This was a lovely adventure, with plenty of story and feels, and more feels than the eye can see. And I liked it. I got into it near the end there for a bit. So, good lord. I'll see you guys next time, in the next playthrough. I know Resident Evil 4 is going to be coming up soon, but it has to come out first, which may be a little bit, so I'll probably play something short. So see you guys then. But until then, this has been Maskman, logging off.